Hello everybody, and thank you for checking out this week's video. Today I'm joined by a goat and I'm here taking a look at a big collection of cars that have been lying around for years and years, and the owner has decided it's time for a clear out. So if you're interested in anything, stay tuned to the end of the video. I will tell you how you can be in with a shot of buying anything that you see here. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Look at that. Triumph 2500. What's that on a P reg? 1975, I think that is, isn't it? I love the amount of lights that, yeah, you got on one of these. But again, this car's been here for quite a while, and you know, it's got a couple of holes in it. But this one's not for sale. He, although he's getting rid of some of it, he is a Triumph man, and the Triumphs are staying. I love the way that all of the trees have just dumped the stuff there. That I really wish I could turn the wipers on. Right. Oh, okay. We've definitely had some rats in here. As you can see, it's just been cleared out. So these were really overgrown for quite some time. Let's hope the door stays on. Okay, there's a cracked egg in the in the footwell. That's a new one for me. But look at all the cobwebs in there. I don't know. I would like to know what is. There's some sort of a switch there on the gear stick. If someone would like to enlighten me as to what that does. But yeah, definitely signs of rats in this one, and the woods, the trim, the veneer, or the polish. I know what I mean. That's all split and come off. Can't see the mileage. I know. Oh wait, yes I can. Is it 65? I think. Oh, that is a shame. And look, there's a hole. Can you see through the floor there that goes into the outside? Yeah, this car's a bit too far gone, I think. I don't know how long they've been here. I think some of these have been out here for 30 years. So we'll just shut that back up properly. But that's a really heavy door. Oh, right. Anyway, moving on, because there's a really noisy chicken here. We've got one of my favourite cars to find. It's a Rover TC. This one's the V8. Again, this one's been here for quite some time, but look at the way the badge has sort of disintegrated and run down the bonnet. Right, let's go and have a look inside. Oh, the bodywork's a bit, again, it's gone there, and all the seals have gone around the doors, but obviously that's expected when you leave a car out in the sun. Why has this got GR5503? Maybe it had a private plate at some point. Right, let's open the door. I really do like these. I love the way the steering wheel's designed. I like the way that you get that curve on the passenger side over there. In fact, there is nothing about these Rovers that I dislike. And you know, if I was going to have a Rover, I think I'd really quite like one of these. Mind you, the V8's probably going to be juicy to run. Actually, that's interesting. Look, that's got an Alpine stereo. I didn't think that they did those sort of collabs back then. But yeah, oh yeah, Alpine original radio. And another thing that I love about these is that you get these sort of slightly transparent knobs for all of the heater controls and vents. What was the mileage on this? 87k. Oh, you'd be a very, very brave man to try and take this on as a project. But I would love for it to have some kind of feature. Automatic as well. I think most of the ones I find are manual. But nonetheless, a really, really nice car. That still shuts quite nicely, actually, even after all these years. And the chrome, look, all the bright work's still actually quite good. Although sometimes this does happen. You get trees growing over things and they end up protecting them. But yeah, very cool car. Love this. It's funny, the chrome at the front's done much better than the chrome at the back, which basically has completely fallen off now. Next to the lovely Rover, we have this Jaguar XJ6. It's a 4.2, there's a big lump in that. I'm not really sure what these are like for trying to do up. As you can see, you know, they've been here for so long that a tree has grown up through the bumper. But again, I love that front end. There's still sort of hints of the Mark 10 in this era of Jag, which I've Actually, never noticed before. Wonder what it's like inside. Let's have a look. I love this. Look, it's been in the sun for so long. It's the rust has come through. Actually, looks like it's sort of an American car, which is quite unusual. Cars, obviously, in this country usually do what the Jag next to it's done and just peel. But this has got a nice sort of desert, desert rust, which is more than could be said with the doors, because they have gone full English, and the skin of that has just gone through there. Look. Ah, now that's just caught my eye. Clothes for max defrost. Must oh no, defrost, James. It's for heat. I was going to say, has it got aircon? Absolutely humongous cobwebs in this. Look at the size of that. Don't want to meet the spider that did that. I love this sort of era of cars. Look, you've got the dual chrome ashtrays, so you can both smoke at the same time. But all the wood's gone. Now, this is only on 19,000 miles. How has that ended up here with such little mileage on it? That's remarkable. And it's a real shame, because this would have still had many miles to give us a V8. Automatic, leather's nice. Well, it's nice black leather. I was going to say it's nice apart from that bit in the back. A bit of a shame that that's been left like that, isn't it? Now, moving on, we've got this XJ6, which is quite a bit more rotten. There is very limited leg room down here, so I'm definitely not going to be able to get in it. But oh, that's rotten round there, isn't it? And I was having a chat with the guy here, and he says he thinks the dent in the roof might have been from him jumping off the top of that truck when he was a kid. But again, you know, if he was a kid, now he's an adult, it gives you an idea that these cars have been here for quite a while. And unfortunately, they're British, so they do rot away. Although the interior in that doesn't seem that bad. It looks like it might be a bit ripped on the back seats, but the front seats don't seem too bad. Then next to it, we've got, of course, a really cool design, this XJS V12. I really like these. I've mentioned my dad recently had one and just sold it, and oh, that was such a cool car. It got about 9 miles a gallon. Awful on fuel, but that is the fun of owning a V12, I suppose. It's a real shame I can't get round there to the Jag. Eventually, all these cars are obviously going to get pulled down, and they're going to have a clear out here. So there will be some more pictures of that for sale on eBay eventually. But as it is now, when I'm having a look at them, they are still pretty much as they've been sitting for the last 30 odd years. I mean, you can see there, look, the tree, which is actually quite a large size, has grown behind this Jag. And look, there's a Triumph up there on a trailer that's been there for years and years as well. Again, those aren't for sale. I think someone wanted the engine out of that. It's got some kind of a desirable engine. But there's some more cars around the side, so although I might not be able to get to these, let's go and take a look and see what we can find over there. This Celica used to belong to a neighbour, and they left it here and then moved away, and now the guy's like, well, what the hell do I do with this? I love that. That would be me if I had this land. I'd be like, yeah, just leave your car here, and then people would just use it as a dumping ground, and I would absolutely love it. Right, moving on, there are some nettles and some thorns to tread through, so obviously I'm in the appropriate footwear. So we will go over there and have a look at what's in the bushes down here. Oh, I love this. It's original everything. It's got its window stickers in the back of it. Now, this is a Daimler. Is it a Daimler Sovereign or is it a Jaguar Sovereign? I'm going to say from the looks of it, it's a Daimler. Again, like the other Jags, it's got those 2 fuel tanks so that you can spend double the money. Back then, of course, this was made in a time when fuel wasn't all about charging as much as you absolutely possibly could. So, although, yes, it cost a bit more to run, it wasn't going to bankrupt anybody. But now it does, and that's probably why a few of them have ended up in a state like this. Still, I am determined to get down to the end, and I don't care if I get stung or stabbed. I do. It's not very pleasant, is it? I've now climbed on the back of this truck because I'm never going to get through there any other way, am I? But I don't know if I can perhaps open up the door from here and we can see what's inside. Yeah, that is a Daimler. I can see that on the steering wheel. Right. Oh, you can't say I don't have any commitment. Oh, oh wow. Look in there, there's nettles inside of it. That, the floor has gone completely through. I'll zoom in on that for you, look. There is no floor at all on the passenger side. It just goes straight outside. I don't know. Maybe that's been cut out. That can't have rotten away, surely. Not like that. Oh my God. Well, I've seen cars that have been left in a bush, and then I've seen this. All the leather's gone. It's gone in the back as well. That is a shame, because this is a really nice colour car as well. Right, again, there's another eggshell in there, and I think some of these might have been used as chicken coops. I've heard of that in the past. I think my dad once bought a Jag that was a chicken coop, and drove it away. But this has also only got 54,000. Why are all of these cars dying on 54k? Were they just not made to last back then? I will be shutting that door. I just can't do it while I'm still holding this camera. So we will put the camera down, and I'm sure that will make all the difference. Right, I'm not going to be able to get to this at all. It's just too much down there. But I think we can probably safely assume it's in roughly the state as the other Daimler there. However, there are more cars than just these. There's another little bit of land around the corner, and there's some other stuff there that's going to be going up for sale. So let's go over there now and see what's there. Now we've moved on to the next part, and this really is the graveyard. There's a couple of caravans here. I don't know. Oh look, this must be old because it's got 12 and a quarter hundred weight. Cool, that's going back some time. Wow, look how retro. Oh, there's a bit of acoustic resonance. That's pretty retro, that caravan. I don't know what you do to save caravans. I mean, it's gone in the floor and it's mostly wood, but I don't know. Don't know if there's anybody that cares about 60s caravans. But moving on, we've got this Suzuki Samurai. Look at that on a J-Reg. Do you know, I think these have got a bit of a following now. When did this one come off the road? So it's last taxed in 03, so 22 years. Quite some time. Oh, it's got no wheels. They've taken our wheels off. Oh look, the floors have gone there. All of the trees have just dumped all the leaves inside. But it's got a soft back, so you could obviously have it as a little pickup if you wanted. But yeah, all the metal's separated. That's not really going to go anywhere, is it? It's probably good for a parts car though. It's got all the dashboard and everything's intact. And although it looks filthy because it's covered in spider's web, that would probably come up with a clean. Let's go and take a look. Oh, that's cool. How 90s. I love those seats. What's the mileage? 49,000. Everything in here is so low mileage. Really does make me wonder what happened to them all, that they ended up dead in here like this. That's actually quite a... It's funny because it's like a small, big car. It's like a size of a Nissan Micra, but really high. That's the first time I've probably looked inside one of them. I think they're quite charming, even when they're dead. Right, moving on. Let's go and take a look around here. So, oh, hang on, is that... Oh, that's open. Has it got an engine? Yes. Oh, there's a lot of crunch coming off there. 204 2000. Don't know what that's supposed to signify, but yeah, it's got its engine there. It's got the washer fluid, which looks in lovely condition. Oh God, that is the best conditioned thing on that, I'm afraid. Right, moving on. We've got a caravan with the front ripped off that's full of sticks. I don't really think anyone's going to be that interested in that. Is that a Smiley Transit down there? Then we come on to the rest of it. Camper van, if anybody's interested, this is for sale. Don't know what you'd do with it. Obviously, you know, this is one of those T2s that's exempt now, but it's got the proper high top roof on it. God, look at all of the moss and the lichen that's grown all up over this. That's incredible. Right. 90s fabric galore. What can I tread on this? Obviously these are rear engined, aren't they? Can we Can we get in there? No. I don't think so. I think that's pretty stuck on. I haven't got any tools. This camper's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? The interior looks really bad and the doors have got rust in them. But I can't really... Normally these campers, they rot all out here and that actually looks quite solid. I doubt that would... No, that won't move. What's the mileage? Is it going to be another really low mileage one? Look, the mice have been in here. What is it? 58,957. Now, come on, Volkswagen. They knew that these were being used as vans. They only gave them the ability to go up to 99,000 miles. It could be 158. It could be 258. Who knows? But, oh, I doubt that would come up if you reg checked it because of how long it's been off the road. But look, very 80s looking cupboards there. Oh, Christ. Well, I'm glad that that's gone. That really shit me up then. No thanks. We could go and have a look at this Triumph race car. This T1. Oh. Now, oh yeah, it's ended up on that Smiley Transit. Look, so let's head out the back of the camper van, shut that back down, keep the wasps in. Now, this looks like one of those cars that if you open the door, it's going to try and come off. Ah, well, the door stayed on, so that's good. Fire extinguisher in there. It's got the keys in it still. Again, I can't see the mileage. Oh, look, it's missing a floor. That's just left the chat. I don't know what you would do with this. I think, you know, it's fair to say most of these are parts cars. British Leyland, and that's why there's none of it left. But this must have been used as a race car. I know the guy who owns them did used to do racing. Look, as I shut that, bits just come off it. That has been here for a very, very long time. Now, as I mentioned, this is the PI, so it's the more sporty injected Triumph. Definitely looks like it's been around the track a few times. I was going to say someone might want it to go around the track again, but I don't even think that they would allow you to put that to put it around like this. That is a shame, though. This would have been a really cool car if it looked, you know, done up and together now, but unfortunately it's probably just going to be used for a couple of bits, maybe the wheels. Right, now we've got some more things over here. We've got some BMWs. I'll have a look. This is an i740, so it's got the V8, of course. Let's take a look in here. Bit more modern, this. Oh, look. It's got one of those terrible phones that every luxury car of the day had in it that probably didn't work very well at the time and definitely wouldn't work now. But, yeah, this is... it's funny. It's so mouldy in here. It actually smells like wine. It's sort of fermented itself. But I don't think I'm going to sit in that. I get tempted to take a 5-minute breather in the old luxury saloons. But, yeah, maybe I'll find something else that's a bit more appealing. Perhaps like this. Now, this has been bought in on the towing eye. This 5 Series. Now, let's have a look which one it is. This is a 520i. It's one of the smaller engine ones. Although unusually for a car like this, it's a manual, which, yeah, you don't often get them. A 5-speed as well. I thought you'd have put still had that as a 6-speed, surely. It seems like an unusual car that you would spec in that way, I think. But again, these two are for sale, so I don't know. Could it go back on the road? Perhaps if you were brave, but I find there's some kind of appeal to the cars that aren't, you know, the top of the range ones, because you always expect those to survive. And so when you get a base spec one and you've got the option to be able to save it, yeah, I prefer to save the base spec stuff. Now take a look at this. This is a proper car, isn't it? Obviously a Land Rover. I still, although I've asked many times, don't know what the difference is, if it's Series 1, 2, 3, whatever. But you can see it's had many different shades of paint. It's been blue and red and most recently green. The right kind of colour for a Land Rover. But, oh, what's... Do you know, I was going to say I wonder how long this has been off the road. I've just spotted there's a can there, look. When does that say? June 2001. What is that? Is that a Lucasade? Oh, yeah, look. God, that takes me back. What were you doing back then? Winning one of 100 Dreamcast consoles. Oh, cool. Right, so let's have a look. What year is this? Oh, okay, so it's on an N reg. 90, was that 70? 1, 2, 3, something like that. Early 70s. But yeah, proper. I can't say. I feel so bad whenever I talk about these because I don't know what they are and I just want to call them all Defenders. And then I get, no, that's not a Defender. It's a Series 2. I'm just going to call it a Defender. It's funny because these can really, I mean, really rot. And this one seems rather solid. It's all right in the floors. I don't know, maybe, I was going to say, because it's been under a tree, but the tree doesn't give that much cover. What's it like elsewhere? Ah, okay, yes. I knew I'd find the problem somewhere. That's, oh, no, the body's gone. That's gonna give up. Oh, that's a shame. Although, I will say, it actually just looks like it's this piece here. The rest of it, down the back, doesn't seem too horrendous. Probably a very, very brave restoration. It might just be good for the number plates. But, you know, people love them, and they are proper cars, and I bet you could probably get that running now. Oh, there's a horse going by. Oh, what's this? What would the E39 Club UK say if they could see this? Oh, they'd probably be quite impressed, actually. This is the cleanest car. It still smells nice as well. But, yeah, I mean, this guy obviously likes this 5 Series. Got these little, I like that. I do like the design of these from this era, and you know, you get the vents in the doors, and I love cars that have got stuff like that. But never really managed to get into the 5 Series. I've got my convertible 3 Series that I've had for about 8 years that I never drive, and yeah, I'd buy them more, but they're just so bloody unreliable. Right, let's go and take a look at the last couple of sort of, you know, early 90s things that are here. Now, this is a little Subaru Sumo. Don't see very many of these. I want to say it's like looks a bit like one of the badge engineered Daihatsu, I can't remember the name, little rascal trucks. But, I wonder what that's like inside. So that's been off the road since 2008. So quite a bit less time off the road than everything else that we've seen so far, I think. 89,000. Wow, for everything that's here, this is has done a colossal amount of mileage. What's the there's its reg. Oh, yeah, very unusual to see. There's a lot of hay in here and bird shit. I guess this must have been also used for birds, but I'm sure it would just come out with a bit of a clean. I don't know what you do with it. It looks like it might still go. Needs seats, and obviously welding. The bottom of the doors have gone, but I can't. Oh, Christ! I can't imagine there are many of these left. So you know, there are a few rare things here that would still be useful to people. Yeah, a little Sumo. Oh, I love that you used to get the dealers that would make their own badges up like they were the manufacturer of the car. Yeah, look, all the hay in there. Birds have been living in here. This is a place for chickens to live. Now, one that wasn't for chickens to live in is this 325 estate. Obviously, this is one to have. He's keeping this. There's a little bit of welding that needs to be done, so you've got a little bit there. And I think he said, yeah, there's some just down there in that corner. 136k. Wow, okay, this car has been driven to near death, pretty much, in comparison. I'd never noticed there's a thing there for changing all the modes. But no, to be fair, it doesn't seem like this car's too bad. And these are worth a decent amount of money where they're done up, aren't they? The 325s. One thing that I like about them, though, is that all the panels are interchangeable on these. You can just take anything off a saloon and you can chuck it on an estate. Well, I think now that I've sat in it, this will be my place where I have my little 5-minute break. What's this? Cup holders. Oh, they're cool. I like that. Again, like I said, I've never really been in these 5 Series much. That's quite a new experience for me. This BMW marks the end of the video. So thank you all very much for watching. If you are interested in purchasing anything that you've seen here today, please make sure that you check the description below. I will put a link to any cars that come up for sale on eBay as and when the owner puts them up. Make sure that you check me out on Instagram, @Road to Rust, same name on TikTok, and I will see you again next week. Goodbye.